Hello out there, you wonderful people. This is Andre, the Game Idea Guy. Thank you once again for lending me your time and your ear listening into another 3DS Game Ideas video. And this one is going to be another Super Nintendo classic, one from way, way back. A game that I really enjoyed. It's called Cybernator. It's a mech-based game. It's a mech-based platformer. Because they had plenty of those on the Super Nintendo back in the day, and it was really good. I freaking love this game. There were a lot of small details that were put into this game that you really wouldn't have thought of back then during the Super Nintendo era, where you're running around in this mech and your screen is kind of panned out so you can just see it as a small object on the screen. But you could notice that there were people walking around in certain locations, and you could actually step on and kill the people or shoot them or whatever. Which amazed me back then that they put that much attention to detail for it. And it still kind of amazes me now just to look back on it and think about that. But that was actually pretty cool for its time. But the game itself was really good. The mechanics worked out really well. It was one of those games that I could spend a lot of time playing. Though I've restarted several times because, hey, I died so close to the end of the game. Got super irritated. But it's a really good game. Honestly, I really like it. And I would love to see it. I would like to see more people be able to play it. To be perfectly honest, it's just one of those things where I guess the nostalgia for me of the game and how much fun I had with it, I think other people would have fun with it too. I would really like to see that happen, but again, that's not something that's up to me, and I honestly don't know who the IP holder is for Cybernator or the game that came after it. I might have to look into that, but I would really like to see that game come to the 3DS. Put your inventory down on the bottom screen because you don't really need a map for it. You just put your inventory down at the bottom of the screen where you can swap your weapons really quickly. Put the cheat code in again where you can you run through the whole first level, and if you make it to the final boss and only kill the final boss of the level, you get the infinite I think it's the infinite napalm gun, if I remember correctly, and it's the strongest gun in the game. Would you get it from the second level forward? Have that in there. And then they could put little additional stuff in, developer notes and stuff like that. Things like that make it interesting, for people who haven't played the game or who haven't played the series to be able to see what they were doing, what they had plans for, and stuff like that. Sometimes this stuff is really interesting to have, and I am, for one, super interested in that type of stuff. Maybe I'm one of a few people, but I'm very interested in seeing if they had plans for a sequel, or if they wanted to make a sequel of any kind or something like that. Because I think the other game is technically a sequel to this, but I don't remember if that one came before or after Cybernator. So again, that's something I'd have to look into. But that's it. Thank you guys very much for listening. Keep your eyes and ears up for more stuff from me. And until the next time, please enjoy your games and peace out.